Hello friends, welcome to Science Gully. In this video, we are going to see how PN junction diode conducts only in one direction. So let's get started. First, we will see it experimentally and then learn the science behind it. For this experiment, we need a power supply. Here I am using 9-volt battery. You will also need a PN junction diode, a buzzer. Since I am using a 9-volt battery, I am using a current limiting resistor. This resistor is 220 ohm. If you want to learn how to find out the value of a current limiting resistor, watch my earlier video by clicking on the I button above. Now, let us have a look at the circuit diagram. Here we are using a diode, current limiting resistor, and a buzzer in series. The positive terminal of the diode is connected to the positive terminal of the battery, and the negative terminal of the diode is connected to the positive terminal of the buzzer through the resistor, and negative terminal of the buzzer is connected to the negative terminal of the battery, which will complete the circuit. Let's begin with the connections. The side on the diode with a silver band is the negative terminal and the opposite side is the positive terminal. Let's put this resistor in series with the diode. Let's connect the positive terminal of the buzzer in series with the resistor. PN junction diode conducts only when it is forward biased. This means that we have to connect the positive terminal of the battery to the positive terminal of the diode and the negative terminal of the battery to the negative terminal of the diode. As we saw in the diagram, we have connected the diode, resistor and the buzzer in series. So to complete the circuit, connect the positive terminal of the battery to the positive terminal of the diode and the negative terminal of the battery to the negative terminal of the buzzer. So the current is passing in a forward biased. See what happens if I change the polarity of the diode. I have changed the polarity of the diode in such a way that the silver band side is connected to the positive terminal of the battery. Hence we can say that PN junction diode can also be used as a switch in the circuit. It only allows the circuit to be completed when it is connected in a positive bias. We can also verify that with an LED circuit. Through this experiment, we have seen that PN junction diode conducts only in one direction and can also be used as a switch in electric circuits. Now let us understand the construction of PN junction diode. It is a two-terminal device which is formed when a P-type semiconductor material is fused with the N-type semiconductor material. The P-type semiconductor material has large number of holes and the N-type semiconductor material has large number of electrons. The boundary or the interface between the two types of semiconductor material is known as PN junction. The free electrons in the N-type semiconductor material near the junction will cross the junction and diffuse in the holes in the P-type semiconductor material. This will create negative ions in the P-type and positive ions in the N-type semiconductor material near the junction. These charged ions near the junction form the depletion layer. It will create an electric field across the junction which is known as barrier potential, which will stop the further diffusion of electrons from N-type to P-type. Let's see what is forward biasing of PN junction diode. In forward biasing, positive terminal of the battery is connected to the P-type semiconductor material and the negative terminal of the battery is connected to the N-type semiconductor material. Here, the induced potential and the applied potential are in the opposite directions. Due to this, holes in P-type and the electrons in N-type are pushed toward the junction. This movement of holes and electrons will reduce the depletion layer. At certain point, the depletion layer vanishes and the barrier potential becomes zero. Now, electrons will start moving freely from N-type to P-type, thereby causing the current to flow in a circuit. This is why diode conducts when it is forward biased. Let's move on to the reverse biasing. In reverse biasing, the negative terminal of the battery is connected to the P-type semiconductor material and the positive terminal of the battery is connected to the N-type semiconductor material. Here, the induced potential and the applied potential are in the same direction. Because of this, the holes and the electrons will move away from the junction, increasing the width of the depletion layer. This will increase the barrier potential and the electrons will not flow from N-type to P-type. And hence, PN junction diode will not conduct in reverse biasing. As we have seen, PN junction diode conduct only in one direction, so it is used as switch or valve. They are also used as voltage regulators, rectifiers and oscillators. Thank you for watching Science Gully. I'll be back with more videos soon. Till then, bye-bye.